So, for my speech, it will be very much like a Smurf. It will be short, and it is inexplicably blue. Thank you so much for laughing at that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start off by reading a little story from back in the Old Testament. If you have a Bible in front of you, if you'd like to turn to 1 Kings chapter 3. Starting at verse 5. At Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon during the night in a dream, and God said, "Ask for whatever you want me to give you." Solomon answered, "You have shown me great kindness to your servant. You have shown great kindness to your servant, my father David, because he was faithful to you and righteous and upright in heart. You have continued this kindness to him and given him a son to sit on his throne this very day. Now, O Lord my God, you have made your servant king in the place of my father David. But I am only a little child, and do not know how to carry out my duties. Your servant is here among the people you have chosen, a great people, too numerous to count or number. So give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people, and to distinguish between right and wrong. For who is able to govern the great people of yours?" The Lord was pleased that Solomon had asked for this, so God said to him, "Since you have asked for this, and not for long life or wealth for yourself, nor have asked for the death of your enemies, but for discernment and merit and for administering your justice, I will do what you have asked. I will give you a wise and discerning heart, so that there will never have been anyone like you, nor will there ever be." So you might be wondering why I read out King Solomon's little story there. Let me explain. I've been considering quite a bit about what I would speak today, and I came with the idea to have some more encouraging speech to my classmates. I thought to myself that if I'm going to give something encouraging to my class who's going into the college years, I should think of the best encouragement that I've had in my high school years. So something that tends to get me in a good mood is getting into sort of a thankful meditation. I'll go somewhere quiet and forget about the work ahead of me. I'll look into the lovely Oregonian landscape, or a brick wall, whichever I have. And I'll think about the gifts that God has given me. Basically, I'll count my blessings. And one day, the story of Solomon sort of came to mind while I was in thought. And I realized one of the greatest blessings he's given to me is my mind. Now, I've never really put too much pride in my own affinity for learning. In fact, I'm more often humbled by it because I always attribute my abilities as a gift from God. Every night when I pray to God, I'll thank Him for my blessings, and almost every night I ask Him for help in the next day of school. And He's delivered more than enough. He's given me the reasoning, the memory, and the wisdom to get through the pretty tough academic challenges that I've been put through this year. And I cannot tell you how much of a peace bringer that is to go from that state of, I don't know if I can do this, I hope I can do this, to I know I can do this, and I know I can do it this fast, efficiently, and to the best that I can. Stress has been pretty much my Achilles heel. Whenever I actually stress, I tend to go into full-on panic mode. I get red face, hold back tears, and I'll just completely forget everything I'm doing. So, and a lot of people who know me, or at least in school, probably found it a little bit hard to believe because the vast majority of the time I'm fairly cool-tempered and calm. This tolerance for stress during this most stressful year of our lives, basically, it's been pretty much only due to God's peaceful guidance and the wisdom that He's sitting in our dorms in the morning at 2 in the morning, with tears in our eyes, steam coming out of our ears, and burning sensation in our skull. And in a night like that, the only source of peace we'll have is asking for God's blessings. So, that's the point I'm going to. In our common college years, or in life in general, this applies to pretty much everybody, for high schoolers and for adults alike. We should ask God for His guidance in all of our academic endeavors. I'm sure most of us were planning to do that in the first place, but try to take it one step further. Ask God for an increased intelligence, stronger memory, and more astute reasoning. Basically asking to make you wiser. I realize that sounds a bit silly, but that's why I brought up the story of Solomon and came back to him. Because of Solomon's request, God made him the wisest, most discerning man in history. And He can do the same for any of us. Will make any little boost of God's gift of wisdom will make any stressful situation like a cakewalk. So God's peace is not only in intelligence or in wisdom, but God's peace is provided to us in many ways, and that's one of the best ways that I've experienced that peace when I'm under stress with academic work and the mere thought of college coming up. So whenever stress is coming your way, I just ask that you try asking Him for a little wisdom, and rest assured, He will provide the guidance and confidence on your mind to get you through. Just like how God gave Solomon the wisdom to tackle one of